Today we're Skyping a very talented young fashion designer. Amelia Meadowcroft is a graduate of Massey University's Fashion and Business program, and her work focuses around sustainable design and natural fabrics. She's currently working for the designer Aussie brand Zimmermann, and here she is joining us right now. How are you, Amelia?
Good, thank you.
Hey, I know you work long hours, so thank you for coming home early to Skype with us today.
That's
now,
no problem.
You work with sustainable fabrics and you try and do eco designs. I imagine that it takes a lot longer to work that way, so why did you decide to do that?
I decided to do that because I guess as a designer I feel like I have an obligation to design for future users. So as pressure on natural resources intensify, I think that designers have to think about the way that they're doing things and the way that we're making things and what waste we're creating. So yeah,
I think that's really admirable, because a lot of the time designers are trying to bring down the price so that more people will buy it, and you know, you can cut costs by getting fabrics that are pretty cheap or made by people who maybe aren't being paid the right amount of money. So it's good on you for taking the moral high ground there. So now you work for Zimmermann. What's that like? What's your role there?
So I work in their online team, so we're building a website at the moment, and it's super exciting, learning about all the different kinds of platforms that people are buying these days and how you're reaching different people and stuff like that. So yeah, it's a really exciting time in the kind of e-commerce world, I guess, of fashion. So yeah, it's an awesome role.
Do a lot of people do online shopping these days?
A lot of people. Online shopping is just skyrocketing, so, and especially for an Australian designer and a New Zealand designer, it's cool that we can reach the whole world, you know, through online.
That's pretty cool. And you've started up your own website where you're going to sell designs that people can customize themselves. Can you tell us a bit about that?
So it's not actually me, it's through Massey. Massey started it. It's called Space Between. I was just part of it when I was at university. So it's all about custom making clothing and just even parts of the clothing. So the sleeve can be completely different if the user wants so. And this is to make like a stronger connection between the buyer and the maker. So yeah, it's a really cool project, and it's kind of the way that the e-commerce world could move.
That's the way fashion's going. People will be able to customise everything and then buy it online, you reckon?
Yeah, sure.
That's very cool. Now, what advice would you give to someone who wants a career in the fashion industry like you've got?
I would say use every project like it's for yourself. So really, you know, your projects are only going to be as good as you push them to be. So at university, you really have to explore everything and, you know, push boundaries and things like that. And my second advice would be do internships. It's the best way to find out, you know, where you're going to be and what role you want to be in. And yeah,
that's great advice. Thank you for that. Now we want to do a wee bit of a quiz with you. Testing your knowledge of fashion designers. There's just 3 questions, and I reckon you're going to be good at this. Are you ready?
Okay.
Okay, so this designer is the mind behind a luxury fashion brand, and he's famous for wearing black and white and having this cat called Chopette, a very famous cat.
It's Karl Lagerfeld.
Yes, correct. Okay, these twins began their life on an American sitcom, but now they're big names in fashion.
The Olsen twins.
Yes, okay, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. This British fashion maven has a famous father who was once in the Beatles.
The dad, or am I talking about?
The dad was in the Beatles, yeah.
So the dad was in the Beatles. Oh, the name's just gone out of my head.
This is Stella McCartney.
Paul McCartney.
Yeah.
Stella McCartney. There you go.
Very good. So you really know your stuff. Thank you so much for chatting with us. What can we expect to see from you soon? What should we keep an eye out for?
Well, I'm graduating in a month now, so it'll be great to go down to Wellington and kind of see what my friends are doing, and yeah, it's so exciting down there. So yeah, probably something down in New Zealand ways, hopefully.
Very cool. Well, you're going to be the next big name in fashion, so it was great to talk to you. Thank you so much, Amelia.
Not a problem.
See you later.
See ya.
She was nice, wasn't she? And that's something that you guys could get into too, a fashion career. Very cool.
Please, hurry up and subscribe. Click the subscribe button.
Do it.
Eva, you've been pushing.
No.
Why is it so big? Oh, keep pushing. Just click subscribe. Otherwise, we're going to be here the whole time.
Oh, listen.